Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a Premier League prediction video. I'm recording this on the 6th of August, exactly 1 week before the new Premier League season starts. Just to give myself as many of the transfers to take place as possible. But I decided, I'm not going to do it the normal way. Instead of just going through the table and going and just saying who I think will go there, because I have no idea where everybody will finish. I've decided to find this website which allows me to predict every single game of the Premier League season and basically just take it from there. So today I'm predicting every single game of the Premier League season. Okay, so for the first week, when we just introduce all the teams, I'm going to just give a brief overview of all the teams and say about whereabouts I finished. So first off, Brentford. I think that out of all the promoted teams, they have the best chance of staying up. They have a really good squad. I think it's Timothy Fosu, Ivan Toney. They have a really good, solid squad. And and Ivan Toney, if he can get 10 goals this season, which I think he will, I think Brentford could easily stay up in about 15th. Arsenal is an interesting one because I will say I am an Arsenal fan, but I have sort of been losing hope on them recently. But the fact that they haven't qualified for European football might be a good thing because it means we can focus on the league. And I think we could potentially challenge the top four, but it would be a big ask if we can actually get it. So for this game, I think that Brentford will start lively and they'll get a goal, but I think Arsenal's squad is just better in quality, and I think we'll scrape a 2-1 victory. Now, Manchester United, I think, now they've got Sancho and Varane, they need a solid defensive midfielder, and they can actually put up a genuine title challenge. I think they they probably have now that Varane and Maguire are going to be very solid at the back. They just need somebody to replace Fred, and there's no reason why Solskjaer can't challenge for the league. Like if they haven't given a decent title challenge, then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to be sacked. And Leeds, they haven't done that much in signings. I feel like their goal should be to try and get top half again. I don't think they're going to get into Europe. For this game, I think United will start strongly. Like I think sometimes they usually do. I think Manchester United will start strongly with a 3-0 victory. Burnley, I think they're just going to do Burnley thing, just try and make things as difficult as possible for everybody, for the opposition. I can see them hovering above the relegation zone for the majority of the season, but I don't think they're going down. And Brighton, I'm not too sure. I can see them maybe getting relegated, but Graham Potter usually manages to keep them out of there. I think for this game it's going to be a pretty dull 1-1 draw. Chelsea now. I think they're going to win the league. I'm just going to say that now. They won the Champions League. They have Thomas Tuchel, who's done a phenomenal job. They have a very good squad. If they can get Lukaku, which it looks like they're set to do, I think that they're going to put up a very serious title challenge, and I think they'll manage to scrape over City. Crystal Palace, without Eberechi Eze and for pretty much the entire season, they're going to struggle. And with Wilfried Zaha, I don't know whether he's staying or leaving. We never know. I can see them struggling. Their squad isn't amazing. They'll probably hover around the relegation zone for a long time this season. This game, comfortable 3-1 Chelsea victory. I think Crystal Palace can get a goal, but I wouldn't bet much money on it. Right, Everton. Everton are an interesting one because I just don't know how they're going to do. But no, they're definitely not getting Europe. But I think they'll probably improve on last season's 10th place. I don't know. I think Rafa Benitez is a very much defensive-minded coach, which makes me think they're not going to get as many goals this season. and he'll try to shore up the defence. I think Jordan Pickford should be better this season after having a phenomenal Euros. And Southampton, I wouldn't be all that surprised if they get relegated. Danny Ings has left. James Ward-Prowse is probably going to Aston Villa. If both of them happen, their squad is not really Premier League standard. Like, who's their best player after that? Theo Walcott? Probably not, but I think they're in danger of getting relegated. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Ralph Hasenhüttl sacked before the end of the season. This game, 1-0 Everton win. I don't see anything too shocking. Leicester, they're an interesting one. They've had a massive blow in pre-season with Wesley Fofana out for the entire season after that horrible challenge. They have signed a new striker in Pete Ndaka, assuming I'm presuming as an emergency signing in case Jamie Vardy gives his 2021 form, which was terrible. I don't think they're going to get Champions League football. I think this season they're going to, and at least they should focus on the Europa League. I'm going to say Leicester are going to win the Europa League and get into Champions League that way. I think they'll get top 6, but not top 4. Wolves is an interesting one because they're going to do one of two things. They're either going to go try challenge for Europe again, or they're just going to have a mid-table season like they did last season. They haven't got Nuno Espirito Santo anymore. They've got Raul Jimenez back, but will he be the same player? Probably not. I think he'll do decent, but I don't think he'll be as good. And I can see Wolves being a mid-table club for a while now. This game, I reckon that the pace of Leicester is going to harm Wolves, and it'll be a 3-0 victory, I reckon. I don't think Wolves' defence is great. I think like some of their like Semedo for example can like lose concentration, and I don't know how their new goalie's gonna do. Right. Watford. Can they get relegated? Probably, yes. Will they? I don't know. They have a decent squad. Ismail Assar is still there, which is a massive plus. I can see them staying up, and yeah, I think they'll have a decent season. Aston Villa, they have a very good squad. Yesterday they have sold Jack Grealish, which is a blow, but they're going to use that money to sign loads of good players. They've already signed Leon Bailey, Emi Buendia. They're probably going to sign James Ward-Prowse, Danny Ings. They've got a good squad, and I think they can challenge for Europe. But they might get 7th, but I don't know. I think they'll definitely be top half. They've got a very good squad. For this game, I think I just can't look past Aston Villa's attacking talent. 2-0 victory. Now Norwich, I think out of all the teams, they have the best chance of going down, just because Norwich have a history of getting promoted and going straight back down. Even though this is a much better squad, in my opinion, than the squad they had when they were last in the Premier League. If they hadn't sold Emi Buendia, I'd be tipping them to stay up. But they've sold him, which is a stupid move. They've signed Billy Gilmore, which is very sensible. He should be very good in midfield. And Liverpool, they'll get top 4. They'll have a better season than last season, with Ibrahimo Konate now at centre back. Do I think they can challenge for the league? They'll be around there towards the start, but I reckon they'll drop off just gradually as the season goes on. This game, 4-0 Liverpool victory. They still have an insane attacking squad. Newcastle, I could also see them getting relegated, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if Steve Bruce does get a sack if he's in the relegation zone by around Christmas. If they can get Joe Willock again from Arsenal, then they'll probably stay up, but I don't know whether they're getting him. And they still haven't got rid of Joel Linton, that flop, so yeah, it's going to be difficult for Newcastle. West Ham are not repeating their heroics of last season. They're going to get distracted by European football, I reckon. And their squad, it's just not the sixth best team in the Premier League, is it? They might squeak top half, but I don't think. But they're definitely not getting Europe again. This game, I think West Ham 2-1 victory. I think Newcastle give a fair fight, but nothing major will come. And Tottenham versus Manchester City. This is a big one for the opening game. Tottenham are a mess. Harry Kane's not turning up to training. They have they got like their 7th choice manager, Nuno Espirito Santo. I wouldn't be surprised if Son leaves as well, if Kane leaves. And after that, I don't think they actually have any world class players in their squad. Like, and they've qualified for the UEFA Conference League, which is going to just distract the players. Whether they actually tried to win that, or they just send out a bunch of youth players, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think Tottenham are in for a great season. And Manchester City, they've got Grealish. If they get Kane, they'll probably win the league. But I don't want them to win the league because they're a money club, and I don't like money clubs. But realistically, they'll definitely get top 3, and they're the ones that the teams are challenging for the league. I think it'll be a mainly 3-horse race for the title between Man United, Chelsea, and Manchester City. This game, I still don't think Tottenham's defence is great. I know they've signed Romero, but will he be that good? Probably, but I'll go for a 3-1 victory for Manchester City. I can see Son getting a goal, but no. Tottenham are losing this game. Also, guys, right, I've come back to edit this, and I've realised that after game week 1, it's literally just me waffling and not doing, and just doing typing, which would be quite boring. So what I've done is I've just sort of taken screenshots of all the results, and I'm just going to show you what I predicted without me waffling, just to make the video not like an hour long. So, and at the end of the video, it'll be face cam me again, and I'll reveal what my final table was. Okay? Okay, so here we are. I'm about to press calculate, and I'm just going to reveal it to you one by one, starting from 20th and going up to first. So, okay, right. So, start at the bottom. I've got Burnley with 21 points. I don't actually see him getting relegated, so probably done them a bit harshly there. 19th, I've gone with Norwich with 27 points. And 18th, I've gone with Newcastle. So officially, they're the ones I predict will be relegated. Burnley, Norwich, Newcastle. I said at the start I can see Norwich and maybe Newcastle, but I don't think Burnley will get relegated. 17th, Southampton. I think that's realistic. 16th, Crystal Palace again. There's a bit of a gap in the relegation battle between 18th and 17th, but oh well. 15th, Watford. I think that's a bit high, especially 40 points above, and 5 points above Crystal Palace is a bit much, but oh well. 14th, I mean, I'm quite surprised at this. Everton, 41 points. They've done them a bit quite harshly there. Oh well. 13th is Brighton. I don't think they're finishing up in 13th, to be honest. I've done them a bit. I've treated them a bit there. 12th is West Ham. I expect them to be around there. 11th is Wolves. Once again, I think they'll be around there. 10th is Brentford, which I've niced them quite a lot there. I don't think Brentford are getting top half. 9th Leeds. Yeah, standard. 8th Tottenham, yeah. 7th Arsenal, which proves I was being biased. I was trying to get them a bit high, but failed. 6th Man City. Well, I probably just did that just because I was just trying to spite them because I hate Man City, but oh well. Man City, that's where you're finishing. You're in 6th. 5th Leicester again. And quite close between them and top 4. 4th Aston Villa. Now, I don't think they're going to get top 4, but oh well. That's what I've predicted. So 70 points. That would have actually be an insane season for them. 3rd Liverpool with 72 points, which I can see. 2nd, I've gone with Manchester United with 77. That means top Chelsea with 91 points. I think I let them win a few too many games, but oh well. I did say at the start I said Chelsea would win, and that's what the table has predicted. Other ones I don't think will happen. City, they're getting top 4. Brentford aren't getting top half, I think, and I think Arsenal will probably get into the top 6. Aston Villa aren't getting top 4, and I don't think Burnley will get relegated. And I think Watford should be, not Watford, Everton should be a bit higher. But apart from that, I think it's actually okay. So, here's my final table. That has been my Premier League predictions. I hope you've enjoyed. Sorry it's been a long one, but you probably just skipped to the end. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.